Sitting in my house, sitting in my toilet, eating my cookies.
On the toilet.
Drinking my cookies.
Drinking my cookie. Drinking my cookies.
My blended cookies.
My cookie, the pretzel cookie. No. Doing this, like looking at the water, trying to feed the ducks. Arnold. Like you could just, picture this, right? 1985, G.I. Joe cartoon, the shittiest cartoon ever. They have modern guns, right? That machine guns with magazines, and they're all shooting fucking ray guns. It doesn't make any sense. What is this, Star Wars? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Machine guns with magazines? What?
Machine guns, like with magazines,
Oh!
What do you think I said?
I thought you said machine guns with a magazine. It's like...
Yeah, with a magazine.
No, I thought like an actual magazine you can read.
Like Berettas that are lasers.
No.
Laser Beretta.
But then I thought it was different. I thought you said like an actual magazine you read while you're shooting a gun.
It's Neil Armstrong, Stretch Armstrong. Remember those kids? Stretch Armstrongs? Invisible Girl. She's kind of like, what, 40? I don't see how old she could be a girl. Oh, and if you look, there's...
One of the most strangest group of characters ever, like a guy who doesn't stretch anything, a girl who's invisible, a guy who's on fire, and the guy who's made of rock, like...
If you look really closely, when you get a close-up of the thing, his lips actually look like poo. The animation was horrible from the 60s.
Well, even the movie itself wasn't that bad,
Jessica Alba.
No, but the thing in the movie looked pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sorry it's sort of bombed so much.
Well, they're rebooting the franchise.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So,
You ready to reboot? Reboot. Live action reboot.
But that doesn't make sense. Why do they reboot? They should actually make the movie first.
Kids don't remember reboot. They don't remember Mighty Morphin Power Rangers either.
No, oh yeah, Darren, you should remember how you were watching that episode of Power Rangers, the new one, and there's like cutscenes.
Okay, this is what I get. Fox Kids has bought the rights
back.
Bought the rights back. Originally, it was under
Disney.
Sabian Entertainment.
Yeah, and then Disney bought it. Yeah.
And Disney bought the rights to it. And on Fox early morning TV, they had a Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers original, but it's a separate show. It's just like DBZ Kai. It's all these clips, and they've modified it so that kids, I don't know what to think, kids are stupid now or what, but they had freeze frame captions of every single moment of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and they had like for example Zack, right, Black Ranger. They had a caption, freeze frame. You gotta show his axe power blaster. Oh, he's the Mammoth Megazord or the Mammoth Zord, right? Like the kids don't know this every time. Like they know this already, right? It's ridiculous. And like pow, it's turned into Adam West Batman, where it's pow, zap, boff. It's horrible. It's not the same Mighty Morphin. They've even changed the song as far as if I remember right. It used to be a longer Megazord song when they combined with the Dragonzord. It's sad. A sad state of affairs. They're ruining everything that was good from our generation. DBZ Kai? It's just it's horrible. Ninja Turtles, okay? The first live action movie, 1990, was awesome. Then they had this shitty cartoon come out with the purple dragon thing going on. And then they had I give them credit. They tried to make the new 3D animated movie the last couple years ago, like just like the comic books, like going back towards the comic books. But I think they failed miserably. It was more garnered towards kids. It wasn't appealing to the adults that actually know what Ninja Turtles are. You know what I mean? It's sad. I would like to see a good live-action Ninja Turtles done, just like the 1990 version, because the second one screwed up. Let's face it. Secret of the Ooze, they used different costumes. It was just too weird. And then the third one, where it was the samurai thing, where they had this magic scepter, and they went back to like ancient Japan, and then like they swapped with the samurai, and then like the Casey Jones is trying to teach the samurai hockey, and then April wasn't even the same actress. It's just bizarre. It's just bizarre. If they do it right, just like the first one, I'd be happy.
What are your thoughts about the Michael Bay directing movie?
The brand new one?
Yeah.
You mean the one to come out?
Yes.
Michael Bay, why did we have to slap his name? Why did we have, this is my other beef, why do we have to have all these high-budget directors, high-budget actors, just because it's a franchise, they have to use shitty actors just because the studio is funding it? Why can't they just, you know, for example, I mean, people are going to hate me for this, but X-Men, right? I grew up with the original X-Men Fox Kids cartoon and the comics, right? The video games, okay? Like the arcade cabinet style video games. I would have loved to see the spandex costumes for one, right? I would have loved to see Apocalypse and the Savage Land, all that good stuff. And the other thing, at least they got this right for Origins, but for the original X-Men trilogy, Logan's claws weren't right. They looked like butcher knives coming out the slits of his fingers, right? Between fingers. That's not right. And they were thick and too short. It doesn't make sense. It might mirror an actual Wolverine, but it wasn't true to the actual cartoon or the comic books. They're supposed to be really skinny razors that come out the top of the knuckles, right? And they're supposed to be at least this long. So at least they got that right for the Origins. That made me happy. But again, I felt Origins was really sped up, and they're trying to put as much as they could in that short 2-hour whatever it was. You know? And the Sabretooth. They already used the Sabretooth for the trilogy, for the X-Men trilogy. Why do they have to change it to the other actors? You know what I mean? Like, and they have to have a history, we have to be brothers now? Like, they couldn't have done Weapon X properly? You know what I mean?
What do you want to see for Wolverine 2?
What I want to see for Wolverine 2? Not Hugh Jackman. He's too nice. His sideburns aren't right. They should be all the way to the cheekbone, high, and then down. He's way too nice. Just like in the trilogy, he's supposed to be rough, you know, like Chris Claiborne, and if you remember the cartoon, it was really rough. He let's go, Bob, like really angry, you know what I mean? Like, you want to make some of it, you know, he was just mad, like, and he was supposed to be closer to my height, which is I'm 5'4", 5'5", and the statistics show if you play PlayStation 2 Rise of the Imperfects, you will see the stats that Logan is supposed to be 5'3", 200 some pounds, and hair everywhere. You know what I mean? And he's supposed to be really angry, and Hugh Jackman just does not embody the anger. And the other thing I want to say is, God of War, David Jaffe, the original creator, has got to pick Vin Diesel. Got to pick Vin Diesel. I mean, you see, I don't want to say I'm a huge fan of Vin Diesel, but he did good Chronicles of Riddick, okay, let's be honest. He did that really well. Who else can you picture with the same build? I mean, the creator wanted Damon Hunsaw, the guy from Blood Diamond, the black guy. Have you ever heard of a Spartan who's black? No, okay? There's plenty of Greek actors they could possibly pick. They could pick anybody to play Kratos, right? Have you watched 300? Do you know your Greek mythology? Have you seen? The only thing that would make it work is that Hannibal, right? Hannibal was black, fighting the Spartans and the Greeks, right? In biblical times, right? And the Battle of Carthage, right? That would make it acceptable, right? That would make it realistic to have a black hero, right? But it's clearly stated that Kratos is a Spartan. He's from Sparta. He's from Crete. Crete and Sparta. That's Greek for you, guy. That's as white as you can get. I mean, don't you know about Hercules and you know what I mean? Like, Ares and all that stuff. It's all white and Greek. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I just don't see it. And he's not. Even if they did pick Jim and Himsaw, right, to play Kratos, I understand the whole ashing effect, right? But he doesn't have the right build. He's too skinny. His build isn't big enough. He's got to be jacked like Arnold, like back in the day. You know what I mean?